Welcome back to the Torch and Key Apothecary. So we're pulling cards today for Sunday, May 24th. And this is a more complex spread. I'm going to break down the energy of most of the day. I want to say, even though this is for Sunday, if you're seeing this on any other day, go ahead and take these messages as they come. I believe that they are showing up for a reason. Of course, if something doesn't resonate, go ahead and leave it for somebody else. So today, our energy is showing up, and this is a really good reading. So our energy is showing up as temperance. So I'm feeling an equal give and take in our energy. We are able to transmute whatever we are being given and turn it into the positive right now. There's a balance and a flow with this card. And I feel like we are finding our balance, finding our flow today. And we're showing up in this energy with the Lovers. Now, a lot of people take this card to be romantic love or some kind of romantic entanglement here. But the Lovers is all about choices, making choices that are guided by love, things that bring you love. And I love this card because it's all about connection, not just romantic, but friendships, family. So as we are balancing our energy, as we are finding our flow, I think we are being guided in loving ways. We are able to pour into those cups that we love, that we genuinely enjoy. Now, the energy of the day itself is the Empress, or the nurturer. Now, remember, the Empress does not have to chase what she wants or what they want. There's no gender associated with this reading. But they allow things to flow to them. It's a very magnetic card. So I think that opportunities are coming in, resources are coming in, and all we have to do is let them flow to us today. Now, how we're showing up in this card is the Six of Vials, or the Six of Cups, which is all about nostalgia, is all about innocence. And for this card, I really feel like we have some ancestors or some spirits that are looking out for us right now. They're telling us that we have safety, that we are being guided at this time to lean into our innocence, lean into that nostalgia, that childlike joy, and to trust that we have this nurturing energy watching out for us. Now, down here in the bottom, we have the beginning of the day, which is the Mystic of Bells, or the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is a very straightforward, logical energy. It is a leader that leads with the mind, with their thoughts, with communication, very clear communication, and not a lot of complicated feelings. They really cut to the heart of something. So I think that the energy in the morning is going to be very straightforward. There's going to be very clear communication that I think we can lean into today. And something I love about this card is that the person being depicted here is in a wheelchair. And sometimes the swords can be viewed as transportation. Now, people with disabilities often have issues surrounding transportation, but this is saying that the Mystic of Bells is using their mind to find other ways to move forward. It doesn't take just one avenue to move forward. And we are showing up as the Nine of Vials, or the Nine of Cups in this energy. So I think that something is coming in. A wish is being fulfilled here very clearly. I think all you have to do is ask for it right now, but be very clear in what you are asking for this morning. And then we come here to the afternoon in our energy. And this is the Two of Vials, or the Two of Cups. Now, this can be a connection between you and someone else who is very different from you, but it's a very true partnership. Or it can be you and your higher self. That part of you that lives deep, that childlike, whimsical part of you, I'm hearing. So I think you get a chance to be playful and to really tap into that today. And we're showing up in this energy with the 8 of Candles, or the 8 of Wands. And the 8 of Wands is all about momentum, about trusting that that momentum is pushing you in the direction you are meant to go. So don't fight it this time, because I think that your inner self is pushing you where you are meant to go right now with this momentum for the afternoon. Now here in the end of the day, we have the 8 of Tomes, or the 8 of Pentacles. So we have 2 8s here. Now the 8 of Pentacles is all about focusing on one thing at a time, mastering something one small bit at a time, and then being able to look back and say, oh my goodness, look how much I've done. So I think there is serious dedication here with anything that you're working on in the late afternoon to evening time. Now we are showing up as the 5 of Bells, or the 5 of Swords. Now, the 5s are challenges. Think of the 5s as a brief moment in time. They're not going to last forever, but it is a challenge. Think of it like a test. I'm hearing to block out the white noise, block out other people's opinions, and would really avoid getting into arguments about work or material items, because I think that you are putting in the work. And I think that other people's opinions, or comparing yourself to other people and where they are, is not going to get you anywhere. Remember, your momentum is not going to look like everybody else's, but you have to trust that you are being guided. So I would just focus. I would focus on whatever you are doing, trusting that that is what you are meant to do. Now, up here in the advice, too, kind of reflects that. We have the Mystic of Candles, or the King of Wands. And the King of Wands is a very charismatic leader. They lead, but they also inspire others to work with them. So I would be charismatic right now. I would trust that you are burning so brightly in whatever it is that you are doing that other people have no choice but to be drawn to that fire. You are the leader of your own life, and you walk your own path. Now, we are showing up with another Candles card. This is the 2 of Candles. So we are at some kind of crossroads. We are at some kind of choice, or perhaps something that we're passionate about, or an idea we're passionate about, is starting to expand. So that initial spark is beginning to be fanned here. The flame is being fanned. And I think that you are reaching out maybe to other people to inspire them, or to get guidance on something that you would like to work on, to bring it into fruition. Because right after the 2 of Wands comes the 3 of Wands, where you are turning your back on something old and you are really figuring out how and where you are going with this idea. So I think it's right around the corner, whatever we're working on today. So of course, take this reading for whatever it is to you, however it lands. If it does resonate with you, go ahead and leave a comment for us. Like this video, share it for anybody who will need it and need this guidance themselves. And everyone have a wonderful Sunday.